the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Garnett in at the 5. And he drives in, and that one's good. Gugliotta.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Minnesota with possession here. Outside Edwards. Outside Love. Drills it from deep.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
First quarter of play, a minute in. They set the pick. Here's Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Milwaukee. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Cassell, rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time. Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Edwards, knocked away. In transition, here come the Bucks. Takes a 3. Garnett passes to Love. Here's Gugliotta. Fires in the triple. Gugliotta's got 5 points.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Now here's Edwards. Cassell passes to Garnett. And that one is hammered home.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's Robertson. 4-point game. From outside the arc. And Allen is good for 3.
Well, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
So it's Minnesota now. On the break. Here's Marbury. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. To the middle. With the floater. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Robertson. Antetokounmpo outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Boy, nice stroke from downtown. Got it off just before the defense could react. That's his specialty.
Johnson with a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Knocks it loose. Here's Robertson. No points so far. Pass to Johnson. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo outside. Yes, it's good. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. And that one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's Garnett. And that time also a missed shot.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Minnesota calls time here. Here's Edwards. Nice D from Allen. The Bucks leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Pass to Robertson. And there's a pick. Here's Cummings. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Marbury. He's scoreless. The kick out to Edwards. Nifty move. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run. Out to the right wing. Pass to Robertson. And he's going for the oop here. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Again, the miss by Edwards. Milwaukee with the ball. 6-point lead. There's the screen by Johnson. To the paint. Oh, deflected. All alone on the break. Here's Marbury. And he makes it on the layup.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Towns. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. He's got 6.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right.
The previous play is under review.
It'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their...
The feed! The jam! Giannis!
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Marbury. Love up top. Outside Butler. Shoots over Allen. Butler can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Marbury. In transition. Here come the Bucks. The pull-up. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Butler. Elbow shot. Here's Towns. Outside for Butler. Fires the three. They get it back. Pass to Marbury. Here's Zerbiak. Knocks down the long J. Zerbiak's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Bucks leading by 9. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Moncrief to pass to Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. Here's Baker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Baker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And that one's good. Cassell.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Antetokounmpo. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's the break. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Nicely executed break there. I mean, Middleton finishing it off strong.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Anthony Edwards.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Cassell. Here's Garnett. Edwards for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Edwards has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Middleton passes to Baker. Here's Moncrief. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Towns, he's checked in for Love. The floater, getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Pass to Middleton. They set the screen. Throws it up high. Now Edwards. He has 7. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Cassell's got 5. It's hauled in by Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Cassell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Garnett. Here's Cassell. There's the block. Now here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And they're running. Ball's going up the court. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Robertson. No made baskets yet. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Kept alive. Garnett passes to Edwards. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson comes in for Chris Middleton. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Six to shoot. Edwards for 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. 24 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Cassell. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Here's Cassell. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Johnson. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And that concludes the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Kevin Love, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Cassell. Love up top, outside Edwards. Here's Cassell. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Robertson. Still no points. And he lobs it up. And Giannis with the jam.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Cassell. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Love for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Moncrief, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Edwards. Oh, swiped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, got a piece of it. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
And Minnesota calls time here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Robertson, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Moncrief. 3-pointer. sinks it from distance. Moncrief's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Cassell. Shot to stop the run. Drains the triple. Cassell's got 8.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. Milwaukee leading by 14. There's the screen by Johnson. Antetokounmpo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity, and this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Timberwolves trail by 16. Inside. Garnett, that's good. 6 points for him.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Here's Moncrief, guarded by Edwards. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Gugliotta, covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing, and again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Gugliotta. Shots blocked, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Edwards. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks leading by 16. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Love passes to Marbury. No good from 18. Here's Milwaukee. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Outside Johnson. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jimmy Butler comes in for Edwards. And the Timberwolves call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Puts it up off the inbound. Outside for Love. From the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. 1 minute left in the third. Timberwolves trail by 20. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Butler outside. And Love with the basket on the assist from Butler. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, stretching the floor is no problem for Love. He's got impressive accuracy.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Towns. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Red. Here's Garnett. 6 points for him. Pass to Marbury. Back to Towns. Out to the right wing. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Cummings. Covered by Love. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Time for a quick break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Allen in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Cassell. Got a piece of it. Pass to Edwards. Lots of room. The rebound by Cummings.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Middleton is checked in for Allen.
Chris Middleton.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Cummings. Cummings has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here he goes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Middleton. Picked his pocket. And it's Butler off the drive. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Cummings has got 5 rebounds tonight. Middleton passes to Cummings. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Cassell. To the inside. Here's Towns. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Middleton outside. There's a screen. To the wing, right side. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's Edwards on the wing. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. On defense, the Bucks. A great fourth quarter. Just give it. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Milwaukee with the ball. Down low. Pass to Red. Here's Robinson. Again, the Bucks. Good for two.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Cassell passes to Marbury. Sends it home from three-point land.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
The ball's knocked loose. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dandridge. For three, Allen. He drops it from range.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Garnett. To stop the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Allen outside. And there's the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Assist from Ray Allen.
1:51 left in the final quarter. To the middle. Cummings passes to Dandridge. To the paint. Middleton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Inside. It's picked off. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. Nice finish by him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Minnesota ball.
And Minnesota with possession here. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. 24 seconds left in the game. Screen by Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Cassell. Outside Edwards, right wing. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And not about